So in our old technology, you might build a model of the road system in Dorchester, for example, and what you really want to know is, given all the roads in Dorchester, which routes are people going to take? And if you know that, you can come up with an idea of how to set up traffic lights, where to maybe build a new road. Yeah, so I've got small model. Basically, it's using hydrogen now. What can you make hydrogen out of?
So universities conduct research as well as teach in all different subject areas. What we're looking at for the Research Roadshow this year is what those different areas are and what the purposes of the research is. So in general, research helps society in some way, whether it's getting rid of waste and being more resource efficient, such as the zero waste research, maybe helping asthma sufferers to find better treatments, or people who are born with hearing impairments to be able to hear again. Also, we have optoelectronics research that helps the internet work better. We also have different activities around the room this year which are demonstrating various aspects, not only of science and engineering, but also medicine and social science research. Another example is how performance sports engineering at the university helped us win so many Team GB medals last year at the Olympics. So yeah, we've got a really great mix of activities for the 2013 Bringing Research to Life Roadshow, and it's great to have this opportunity to come to Thomas Hardye School and just give the students here and from other schools around the area a flavour of what those different kinds of research are.
Okay, so this stand is done by the chemistry department at the University of Southampton, and it's actually all about sustainability and our research being done into sustainability. So we're looking in particular about catalysts and also what kind of applications catalysts can have. And we're actually showing the way that we can coat nanoparticles of cheap material with platinum to keep the same activity, yet be much more efficient and much more better for the environment.
Okay, so we add a catalyst to it, we're going to lower the activation energy. So watch. Wow. It's like what you do at Coke when you burn. And then? Something that helps reaction to occur. Do you know what? I think that's what you're having. Okay. So a catalyst is something that lowers the activation energy of a reaction. Okay, so who can tell me what you need for a reaction to occur? You need energy, exactly. So
composite materials are used in many high-performance structures these days. For example, Formula One car chassis, the Boeing Dreamliner, and mountain bike frames. This stand is here today to show everyone an example of the tensile strength of composite materials. So we've got a load rig here, and we've also got some actual real engineering components going from a wing turbine blade, a helicopter rotor blade, and sections from boats.
Hello, we're from Southampton University, and we're trying to tell people why transistors are ridiculously important. So a transistor is just a little electrical switch, so it's like a light switch. And these really power absolutely everything, from your mobile phones to supercomputers to the little chip in the back of your dog or cat's neck to help it find its way home. So at the university, we can use our technology at the University of Southampton. In the physics department, we have the best toys, pretty much. We can use our lasers to make transistors, close to it, 70 nanometers.
Here talking about some research that's going on at Southampton University Hospital, looking into the genes that affect the occurrence of inflammatory bowel disease in children, hoping that if we can identify the genes that cause different symptoms, that we can come up with better, more targeted treatment plans and try to engage with students to get them interested in genetics. investigate what individual genes there are inside. You look, you see. Not you need to know this. This is what you do with, well, not in a shot glass with a cocktail stick, but it's a similar process, so that you'd have, this would be the child's DNA, you work with the child's skin cells in the first place.
This activity is all about understanding traveller behaviour, and what we've got here is an experiment where we're asking people to imagine themselves driving between 2 points, and over a number of days they have to find out which is the fastest route. We apply this in the real world when we're considering the numbers of cars that are going to drive down particular roads and through parts of cities. So you can say he's exploring. So you just started off going down Route 3. So you got to this halfway point. It's taken you about 10 minutes so far. So you can either switch onto Route 4, or you can stay on Route 3. Okay. It's going to be the fastest.
Okay, so today we are demonstrating carbon footprinting. So we're getting the kids to come over, they can calculate their carbon footprint using an online calculator. We're also talking about how food miles increases their carbon emissions and giving them sort of a number of ways that they can reduce their carbon emissions, starting from home and also in school. Reduce your emissions?
Like 6 hours. I'm joking.
So just a day. There's a few different sections. Well, this is an individual one, so don't worry too much about that. But it may mean you might have to think about sort of trying to do one as a household, which is a good one to do with becoming the actual CO2 website as well.
Bringing research to life, which means that we're showing you lots of different parts of the research that we do, and we're bringing it to you to let you get hands-on and find out about it. Okay? So before I go any further, you all know that if you go to university, we will teach you, you'll get a degree in a specific subject, and that's what we do. But the other half of what we do at universities, and they work hand in hand, is we conduct research into many different areas. So 2013 is the 4th year of the Research Roadshow from the University of Southampton, and this year we've adopted a generic theme of bringing research to life, in which we have pushed the boundaries of the activities we are talking about. It's not just science and engineering anymore, we're also bringing in elements of social science research, human science like psychology, and also the medical sciences. The Roadshow is here visiting Thomas Hardye School today, and that's just one of a number of stops that we make across the season, going on to the Cheltenham Science Festival on the Isle of Wight, and various other science venues and large schools. So it's a really great mix of venues and a really great mix of activities that come together over the course of the Roadshow's tour this year.
So yeah, imagine it's quite flexible, so you imagine you can make internal plumbing and stuff. What else?
So like dehydration.
Who's the sufferer from dehydration?